The Walking Dead is doing it for me this season. What's going on, y'all? I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. I'm back, well rested, feeling good, looking good, living better. Okay. Got a chance to watch The Walking Dead today. I really like this episode. We're on season 5. I think this is episode 3. Really, really good. A lot of stuff happened. I think it really made my eyes open to, what would I do if I was in this situation? So much shit, so much shit. Let's gonna get into it. So we got Bob laying his ass up, and they chewing on his damn leg. They still making pork pulled pork sandwiches with his leg and stuff. So Bob tell the ass, look, I'm tainted, bitches. He show his shoulder. He like, bitch, I got, my shit like shredded motherfucking meat, like shredded pork. Like y'all really did without the slaw and without the good buns. Y'all eating the hell out of my damn leg and shit. And that's unfortunate for y'all because this shit is tainted. So they look, oh shit, and Bob just laughing, and he get laughing and giggling and shit. And Gary kicked him in his motherfucking shit, laid him on down. So I was kind of trying to figure out what was going to happen with Bob. I was kind of like, child, what was going to happen? So I didn't understand. I just didn't understand in the previous episode why Bob felt the need for himself to stand by himself while he was crying out, kind of shit. But this episode answered that question for me. Um, so Sasha and them going off, people missing. They don't know what the hell going on. So Sasha, everybody fucking with Creflo Dollar. The Father Gabriel himself. I really don't believe he's an ordained minister. I don't think he is. I think he probably went to Phoenix University and try and pretend like something he is and just bought the little shit and the little thing around his neck. So So Father Gabriel Creflo Dollar ends up telling us why the shit was on the church on the thing said you were burned for this. So his congregation left and they came back and they were trying to get in. He locked them doors. No locked doors. Okay, the doors were locked and he wasn't letting them in and they got ate up and they all walk around here with walkers. Y'all seen the girl with the damn pearls around her neck? I guess there was some girl he was talking to. So I mean, not some girl. I mean, just people in his congregation. So I'm just like, wow. Rick and them trying to find out, he did something. I thought for a minute maybe Father Gabriel did have something to do with it, but then Father Gabriel he passing out. He talking about some, God has sent you all to get me for my sins and all that type of stuff. And oh God, so while they doing that, they end up throwing Bob ass in the middle of the damn field. I guess they said he ain't good enough. He ain't picking the cotton good enough. They threw his ass back with one, but his leg was good for the most part. So they went outside. Sasha overacted. Oh, and Megan like, what happened to his leg, girl? It's gone. Like it's gone. They've been chewing on it. So they get him back in. They talking to Bob, and he telling them what's going on. Then he went on and told Sasha, bitch, they shredded a piece of my I got bit. I'm fucked up out here in these streets. I ain't got no health insurance. I ain't got no Obamacare. I'm fucked up. So y'all just need to don't go waste anything on me. Just let me just die and shit. Kind of how the Republicans feel about most poor people, and just let them die. They just don't need to be here anyway. It's real fucked up, but it is fucked up situation. But um, they got our backs. Some of them, not all of them. So they talking all that kind of shit, and they kind of mood kind of changed a little bit. So Sergeant Abraham or Ford, whatever you want to call him, started talking about we need to get the fuck out of Dodge. We need to leave. And everybody's not okay with it, but you can tell Meg and Glenn kind of they want to go. I can kind of felt like Meg and them said, we love Grit, we love what all he's done for us, but it's time for us to move on swiftly and professionally. Like we need to do some other shit. Like us going to house to prison to prison is not gonna cut it. So let's get it. So child, I thought Rick and Sergeant Abraham was gonna go in. They were really talking about you ain't taking the bus. You're not getting the bus. And I'm just like, Rick, I mean, either though, like, who appointed you leader? You've made good decisions. You kept us alive. But, like, who told you you're the new supreme? Like, we need to know these things. Like, who is running this camp? Who is in control? I need to know that. I need to know. I need to know. So, Glenn kind of break it up. And he tell them, get their shit together, da, da, da. And Glenn was like, give us a day to get some folks. We got people missing. We got Carol missing. We got Daryl missing. Beth ass is gone. We just got some people missing, so give us some time. He said, bro, y'all got it to tomorrow. Y'all got to high noon tomorrow. After high noon, all y'all gonna see is tail lights. I love Sergeant Abraham and his little saying. He just remind me of old country ass country ass white person I was country ass folks I was dealing with in National Guard, just country as a motherfucker. You got to high noon tomorrow. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not gonna be putting up with shit. You got motherfuckers biting legs off, making Bob's Burgers, just eating shit, and I'm not gonna be a part of them. Getting my ass on this motherfucking bus and taking my ass to DC. Okay, I might not be able to get gas is high as shit, but I'm getting on the goddamn road and hightailing the fuck out of here. So I like Sergeant Abraham. He's funny as hell. So Sergeant Abraham a damn trip. He just funny as shit. So I'm very interested in Tyrese' character, because to me Tyrese is the new Herschel. He has the moral compass. He's just very into it. I think he's just like in tune with Mother Earth and all that type of. He just strikes me that he ain't took no bath for so long, so I guess the dirt and cloud of his judgment, and he just think everything's okay, and that's good. We need a mixture of everything. We need somebody with moral compass. We need somebody that's gonna be safe. Fuck that shit. We need all of that because that's what makes the group perfect and make them get to where they are. Because I like how Rick is. I like how Rick right now, considering how shit fucked up right now. I don't trust no. You can't trust him. There's too much shit going on. Kill them all, ask questions later. We don't have time. It's survival of the fittest. In a situation like this is survival of the fittest. Evidently, the shit is really, because everybody damn near dead. So I'm just like, this is survival of the fittest. I don't have time to be trying to make sure. I ain't got no jail to lock you up in. We're not finna go jury of your peers. You fuck up, you do some shit, we're just gonna have to kill your ass, and we just worry about this shit later. So, it's interesting. I'm very interested. And Tyrese, I just want to see him, how he is, and is he gonna die? Because I got a feeling he gonna die. I feel like he has expiration date on him. And speaking of death, to be honest, Bob Ben had he was been pressed for time. He had been like he was on borrowed time in a damn way. He had went to cash advance, and he had borrowed some money, and they been on his ass. Okay, trust me. They been on his ass, and he just slipped up and had that money in his account, and they just snatched this shit up. Okay, like Bob, and when I say borrowed time is when he was fucking trying to get that liquor, and it almost put the whole group in danger. So Bob has been on borrowed time anyway. Even though he got his shit together, you still got to pay. Like Funkin' I even said, you're gonna either pay in the beginning, you're gonna pay in the end, but you gonna pay. And that was. Bob, it was just time for them to take that money out your checking account, honey. They had been hitting your ass up and with no money in there, no funds. But, they finally, you got your little taxes and your money in, and they snatched this shit right off. They snatched your soul right out of their checking account, honey. So, so the Terminus folks watching. They watching and waiting. So, the group left. They said, we're going to leave. We got to fuck up stuff. We got to kick ass and take names. So, some of them leave. Then the Terminus folks come in the damn building. They come in, the church, they walking around, they looking, they checking their blind spots. They come in and damn Judah crying and shit, like Judah shut the hell up. So they're talking about some open the door, we know y'all in here, Child, they get ready to open the door, and child Rick went on and shot two of their asses, shot two of them at the door, pow pow, knocked their ass out, and Garrett turned around, he was like, Rick, if you don't let us in here, we're going to shoot up the damn. Rick said, fuck all that shit. Pow, shot his fingers right off. Damn, you shot me in my pinky finger. Shot him right in his toe, no questions asked. And like, put the damn guns down. We put the guns down. We ain't got time to be fucking with your ass. Put the guns down. You going to either do what I say or you going to get shot. So what's that guy? He's bowed gracefully, got down. And Martin act like he want to do some shit. So I think we do have a choice. But sorry, Abraham, you don't have a choice, bro. I'm going to put this M16 right on your ass and shoot your ass up. And not calling questions. So Martin get down, part of Garrett's group. They all getting down. So I love how Rick walked around him, and it was just very iconic for me to see him walk in front, like he was in front of the church, like he was preaching, and what's his name was down on his hands. He was like, should I beg? I felt like it was like a pivotal moment. Like he was just like, this is the new religion. Like, this is what we believe in now. I am God right now. Because he went to him. He was like right in front of the church. Like, right in front of the pulpit. And he talking to him, and he didn't want to hear that. He was talking. He was like, you could have been killed. We didn't want to waste the bullets. The way Rick said, I didn't want to waste the bullets. The way Rick said that is just, I like Rick. I just like him. He didn't want to waste the bullets on you. You just rather chop your ass up and just call it a day. So, they talking and shit, and then next thing you know, they just, hack. Started sliding their ass, and he smited the shit out of their ass. It was just right in front of the pulpit. Just smited their ass, honey. I was just like, damn. I felt like I was watching Mortal Kombat because it was blood and guts going everywhere, and then Tyrese peeking his head out. He like, no, I can't be a part of this, boss. And like, I don't blame Rick and them for killing their ass like that. I don't blame them because let them go for you. Already gave you give them a motherfucking inch. They just take the whole goddamn ruler from your ass, and that's exactly what they did. They took the damn ruler and they came back and whipped their ass with it. Okay, and used the ruler to chop off Bob's leg and make Bob burgers out of it. So Rick was like, fuck all that. I'm just going to kill y'all ass and that's going to be it. So Father Gabriel laid on after all the slaughtering and he see the blood on the floor and stuff. And he like, you know, this is God's house. Maggie said, baby, these are 4 walls and a roof. Yes! I love it because this is how I feel. Church is where church and the Lord's home is wherever you want it to be at that time. It can be right here with me sitting down, talking to myself. You don't necessarily have to be in a church and to have a conversation with the Lord or whoever you think your creator is. And like it's just a building. I think sometimes we get too hung up on that type of stuff. We get too hung up on that. Like on big beautiful places and stuff to worship. Sometimes we get a little too caught up on that. And I love how Maggie just told him like it was like this is just 4 walls. These 4 walls, come on, was that Pretty Ricky? No, that was Pretty Willie. That's back in the day. Y'all know about that shit, huh? Pretty with 4 walls. That was interesting. So, Bob laying on his damn deathbed, he coughing and shit. He turned to an Instagram therapist. He giving all type of advice and shit, doing this and that. I'm like, Bob, I'm looking at the watch like, bro, when is you finna go? I really don't care. Can I get the jacket though? I felt like Sasha should have took the jacket and made something out of it, made a scarf out of it. Cause I'm tired of seeing her hair. I understand. I love all hair, but Sasha hair just look like it's funky. Okay, everybody look funky, but Sasha hair like it's funky. Um, Rick's beard look like he needs to be washed. Tyrese look like he just need to be dipped in some water and bleach and maybe ammonia. You know that shit gonna blow up, but he probably needs to because he look filthy as hell. He just look dirty like his booty stink. I hate it. Good Bob on deathbed. So, you know, he finally he take his last breath talking to Sasha ass and you know, it's time to kill Sasha. Of course Sasha can't do it. It wasn't I really didn't want to see Bob turn. I just didn't. It's some people I just did not and Bob was one of those people I did not want to see turn. So we didn't see him turn. Tyrese stabbed him and it just sounded like he was making meatloaf the way he just stuck it in him in his temper. I couldn't imagine it being that easy, but you know, Tyrese is strong as a motherfucker. And I just think that's so beautiful how we have Tyrese just, he's basically taking care of baby Judith. That's just so fun. Because like I told y'all, it was up to me. I would have been throwing baby Judith up a creek. And I would say, well, I thought, you know, something was in danger. So I did like the Prince of Egypt. And I put him in the damn raft and let her go. And unfortunately, she drowned. No swans and stuff carried her ass up and all that type of shit. So, you know, it's messed up. So we get to the end, and my girl Michonne got her sword back. She happy, she excited about it. She outside, she meditating. Father Gabriel come outside. I guess Father Gabriel trying to snoop, kind of cuddle up, and she like it's not cuddling season yet. So he go back in, and she hears some stuff in the woods like, and that woods shit is creeping me out. It's creeping me the fuck out because I feel like it's some shit, just people popping out of nowhere. So Daryl pop out of the woods. And he just looked like something is fucked up. He just looking crazy. So, you know, Michonne smiled and she said, where Carol at? And he said, come on out here. Like, what is going, why would she have to come out? Like, why would she need to come out? Is half her body missing? She on crutches? What is it? Why does he have to tell her to come out here? Like, I'm confused. Somebody explain it to me. I want to know what y'all thoughts about that. I want to know that. Where is Beth? I'm glad we're finally getting to the point. I felt like we just wrote Beth off. We trying to figure out where is Beth at. Beth is gone. Come to find out, we've been known she's been taken by some folk, but we finally finna get to the point of where she at and where she should be and all that type of stuff. So a very good episode. I enjoyed it. It left me on edge and I loved it. I hope you all loved it too. Walking Dead is my shit, like I told you. This is all I got. I love the episode. I got everything out of it. Follow me on Twitter, JustinJ1232. Follow me on Instagram, JustinJ1232, and like my Facebook